Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Katie and I'm here today with Charlie, my fur baby, and my Julian, my little Chaba, my leading man. And we would like to welcome you to our late afternoon video. I don't know when I'm going to post this video, but I watched a couple of videos today and I felt compelled that I have to say something on my channel. I think a lot of us have been anticipating or awaiting anxiously the famous article and the video to come out, which I will clarify in a second. But while I'll be chatting with you, I want to show you what I'm going to put on him. I have had this outfit for some time now. I had it made for him, and it's little elephant outfit. It consists of a bubble romper, a blouse which I'm not going to put on him. Blouse, it should go underneath, but I'm going to put this little jacket over it. It has matching lining with the romper and little booties. An elephant hat, because I want to kind of like name this video Elephant in a Room, and I thought this would be appropriate. I hope my light is at least semi acceptable. So I watched Kelly Girl's video, I watched Stephanie's video today at work, or listened to it, and I also read the article done by Guardian, and I watched the video, and I will link all the ladies' videos and also official article and official video down below in my description for everyone who would like to see and who hasn't seen it yet. Let me feel with this light here. I think this is better. Yes. And I think, first of all, I want to say that all the ladies who participated in, who have been interviewed, I think they did their best. I just feel, when I saw that the article was okay, in my opinion, except a few times when they were trying to portray both ladies, excuse me, as they care for their dolls, as for real kids. Which, of course, yeah, I don't collect these babies as a therapy. I collect them for art aspects because I love the art behind them. I love to change them. I love to take photo, I love the photography aspect and baby fashion aspect. I don't collect them for therapy, but I still treat them, or I handle them as I would a real child, because these are not cheap and they are art, and I don't toss around any kind of my art, not my paintings, not my ceramic sculptures, not even my collection of coffee mugs. So I don't see the reason why I should be tossing around this doll, why why actually careful handling makes people think that we think that these dolls are real. It's beyond me, but yeah, otherwise the article was fine. And then I went to see the video, and I was quite a little bit worried the second I saw that it's under 10 minutes. And I'm thinking, okay, so they are covering this whole new view on this hobby. And I know that Kelly said that they spent a day with her, and I'm sure they spent the day with all of these ladies who have been presenting this hobby in this documentary, who have been included. So how come I knew immediately it will be selective editing, which always happens, and to squish everything into under 10 minutes. This is a very complex hobby, and I was hoping they will allow the ladies, especially the ones who are talking about the art, to express this hobby more into depth. And I know they did, they tried. I just think that it was, a lot of stuff was edited. All in all, I think that this video was better than the documentaries I've watched years ago, because those are, let's be honest, ladies and gentlemen, they don't portray us the best way. And I watched the video very early today, and then the comments were okay, and then they started again. the comments of the type, why don't you adopt? What is wrong with you? Why don't you foster? Get a dog or get a therapist. I don't understand why US government doesn't cover the mental health care for these people. First of all, what are these people? We are collectors. It doesn't matter if we collect for therapy reasons or for art reasons. It doesn't mean that we are unhinged. I absolutely don't understand why they have this need to question us just because these are dolls. If these were pieces of... nobody questions women who go for shopping therapy because they are depressed or bored with their lives and they spend 20 grand on a couple of Louis Vuitton purses. But goodness forbid, people buy more expensive doll. But I'm not going into that. I think we have addressed this. We have beaten this dead horse, as they say, over and over and over again, talking about men and airplanes and their trains and all that. And it's always, it falls upon the dead ears because there will always be people saying, get a grip, you lunatics. What I've missed in this latest documentary, or the video, it's not even documentary because it's not even 15 minutes. Nobody ever talks about doll shows. Nobody ever talks about doll exhibitions. The classes worldwide, this huge community of artists, like serious artists. Nobody ever brings up the sculptors. Why nobody is interested in these networks when they, if you want to do a documentary or insight look in something like this, not mainstream hobby or taboo hobby, you should try to get in contact with sculptors who are main guys behind everything. Thanks to sculptors who will take the chunk of clay and they will create these dolls, these ultra realistic sculpts. Thanks to them, this whole hobby and this community exists because they are creating them. Why nobody is trying to interview these artists? I would love to see someone like Laura Lee Eagles, who is absolutely classy, elegant, educated woman with background in art, the same as Cassie Brace or Bonnie Brown or Laura Tuzia Ross. All these amazing women with years and years under the belt, of years of experience under the belt, with education in art. I think if this hobby was presented this way, it would be kind of... I honestly think that, and please don't judge me for saying this, because this is exactly what I've been talking about a couple of weeks ago. This is what we get when we bring the therapy aspect into the hobby as the first one. I think, and yeah, the therapy thing or part of this hobby is extremely important. I absolutely agree, ladies and gentlemen, but I just think that it's not the best idea to start presenting this hobby from that point. And I just wish that these networks would stop doing this. And I absolutely know that ladies who have been, I know that Kelly was trying to bring the art aspect, and I know that Stephanie did. It was just cut out of there. And how come nobody was talking about doll shows? All these worldwide, around the globe exhibitions, classes that are taking place all around. I mean, on every continent, you have now classes, Reborn classes. You have amazing artists. And I also am not happy when these networks always include some so-called specialist expert on collecting therapist. I don't get, oh my gosh, that really gets me. That really upsets me every time I see these so-called specialists or experts on human psyche who will go without interviewing many subjects. I mean collectors or artists and sculptors. They go really immediately into strange conclusions about why this can be not all that healthy and this and that, especially. And now I'm not talking about this latest video. I'm talking about the one at the doctor's, I did not like that woman that was there, so-called specialist. And then I saw Dr. Phil's episode where I was like, what on earth? You women have no idea what you're talking about. Nobody, not even the ladies who use these dolls as therapy, nobody thinks these dolls are real. Nobody feeds them a couple of the times a day. We don't quit our job so we could go on maternity leave or anything like that. So stop with presenting us like bunch of people who lost their touch with reality, because nobody did. Not even the ladies who use them for their anxiety or coping with child. I just watched this video of a lady, she lost a baby. She was given a baby. And even though she really, oh my gosh, she cried during the box opening and everything, but even she said, yeah, no, there is not 1 second. There was not 1 second or doubt in my mind, even during the darkest of times, when she had the baby as a therapy, that I would mistake this baby for a real one, or I would even try to replace my child or with the doll. So I really see where I'm going with these ladies. And I don't want to undermine the therapeutic aspect, but I think next time, really, we just need to approach this hobby from more the artsy perspective, because I just feel like public is not capable of going past that, and it doesn't matter how much you try to explain it to them. I was reading the comments and I'm thinking, oh my word, I had to comment there. I usually don't comment because I don't want any trolls coming to my channel to troll me, who will be watching that, because there are plenty of judgmental people posting there. But I just couldn't help myself. I felt like, okay, something needs to be said. Like, there is this whole, they constantly keep focusing on therapy and child loss, even though it's just one part of this hobby. And I don't know, but I just wanted to talk about this. I felt like that was missing from the video and article. And I just wonder if any of these networks actually tried to approach the sculptors, and just the sculptors felt like, okay, they're going to edit everything out, or they will do like selective editing, because let's be honest, scandals, they sell, and people just want to hear scandalous news or scandalous documentaries about these weirdos, you know. Maybe it's just the way that these networks are trying to present the hobby in the end, or they just, I don't know. I am really 100% sure that they edited like 90% of good material as well, because as I said, the whole video was 9 minutes and something, or 10 minutes, which I don't feel it's any close or any time sufficient for covering the complexity of this hobby, the complexity of art, the reasons why people do it. And I feel like, excuse me ladies, I had to have a drink of water. I just feel like at this point there is probably no point trying to reason or explain anything. And nobody's asking, guys, if this was, as I said, if this was a little painting, or even the little like beer bottle in front of me, like part of my collection, nobody would be asking me why I'm doing it. So I guess we will have to come to terms with always people judging us. And I just don't know. I really want to thank the ladies though for trying and for, you know, for doing their best. And I think the article was okay, and the video was not all that horrible. It was not bad, okay? It was maybe not what they wanted it to be or what we would like it to be. I was missing a lot of things and a lot of really important points, as I said, from about sculptors, about the process, about how a lot of factories around the world are involved. The doll shows, exhibitions, nothing. I think if we talked about doll shows and exhibitions and all of that, it would sound more serious to public than being like these closeted collectors or people who take their dolls to the stores. I don't know, honestly, but that's what I missed in that video. I was hoping that maybe in the future some sculptors would go on camera and talk about a little bit more about sculpting, about how much it goes into it, the talent, and but also all of them, they have artsy background. It's not like one day you just wake up and I'm just going to sculpt a realistic dolls and make money. There is a lot of training involved, a lot of experience, years and years of hard work. And I just wish documentaries and networks would focus on that as well. But of course, they weren't interviewing sculptors, so I think ladies did their best. I want to thank all of them who presented this hobby for all of their efforts. For all of you who haven't seen the videos, I'm going, as I said again, I'm going to link all the videos down below, so you can go. And here is my little baby elephant, my little Julian. Look at him, he's absolutely adorable. Such a precious boy. So, thank you again. I hope you enjoyed my little chat. I hope you like Julian's little outfit. I'm going to take a few pictures and I'm going to make myself a cup of hot tea. I'm going to walk Charlie. So, yes, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for always being here. Thank you for your input and your comments and for always supporting us. And I want to wish you a wonderful rest of your day. Until the next time. Bye.